Greetings, it's Coach Becky with your Friday Fit Tip. So I am on a roll with my 6 tips for cleaner eating. Clean eating seems to be the big thing these days, and what does it mean? Well, we spent the last few weeks talking about how to eat cleaner, which pretty much means eating food closer to nature and things that are less processed and removed from what they originally were. One of the things I'd like you to look at this week is what types of fat are you eating and how close to nature are they? Because there are some fake fats out there that really aren't that great for you. One of the big fake fats that people eat, margarine. Margarine is a bunch of chemicals with some coloring in it, and a lot of us were put on margarine back in the 70s, if you're old enough to remember that, because butter was bad for us and we had to stay away because it raised our cholesterol. Well, we found out that's probably not true. Now, I don't want you to go eat tubs of butter either necessarily, but we need to be aware of fake fat. So toss out your margarine, and I would suggest that you go with organic, real grass-fed butter. In moderation. I don't want you chewing on a stick of butter, but in moderation, ghee, grass-fed butter, you're gonna be just fine. The other thing I want you to look for is another type of fake fat that's put into processed foods to keep them shelf stable so that they don't go rancid while they're sitting on the shelf waiting for you to buy them. Because real fresh food will either get moldy, get stale, or go rancid at some point because it's real food. But if you're eating a packaged food, you want to look at that label and see if you see anything in the list of ingredients called partially hydrogenated soybean oil, vegetable oil, anything that's partially hydrogenated. That fat has been treated in a manufacturing plant, and it's not a real fat anymore. Let me just put it that way. It's not a real fat. And we do know that high levels of trans fats, that's what they're called, one of the types of fake fats I'm talking about, trans fats will actually raise your blood fats, your blood lipids. So they're a no. They're a really eat in moderation or don't eat at all. We don't even know if there's a safe level for trans fats right now. So what's a healthy fat? Fats that you get from olives, you can also have olive oil, nuts, nut butter, avocados, avocado oil. Those are all healthy fats. Now, obviously, olive oil is processed to make it into an oil from the olives, but it's a healthy fat that your body recognizes as a normal type of fat. So those are the types of fats you want to keep eating in moderation. The ones you want to stay away from are the manufactured ones, the margarine, the buttery spreads in the tub at the grocery store, and anything on the box that says partially hydrogenated something oil, stay away from it. So that's tip number 5 in my 6 tips for better clean eating, and I'll be back next week with my final tip, tip number 6. This is Coach Becky with Life Sport Fitness. Make it a great day.